Giving a talk or writing an article without an outline is like you're driving a car and you don't know where you're going and you haven't got a map. So we need an outline. The problem is coming up with an outline can be boring, difficult, tedious. So here is a simple formula for outlines. The formula is motivate, give the facts, persuade, inspire. Motivate, give the facts, persuade, inspire. Let's break them down. Motivate. The opening of your talk or your article is the most important part because it's the one time where for sure you have the attention of your audience. So you want to make sure that we keep this attention. How do we do this? We can connect to the audience, vibe with the audience, show them that we share something. And also we want to show them that there is something at stake here. There is something important. There might be some urgency. So for example, a talk that I usually have to give is why freedom is losing. So let's say I'm giving the talk to people who already care about freedom. I start by saying our ideas have led humanity to its biggest glory in the last 2 centuries, but now our ideas are falling out of fashion and the world is going to hell. So we share the same ideas, these ideas are important, but urgency, something has happened and the situation now becomes critical. Something needs to be done. Then I need to give facts, because otherwise I sound like someone who gives emotional outbursts. So the facts need to make the case that indeed there is some urgency and indeed there is an issue here. So for example, the facts could be these opinion polls show that young people lean towards collectivism, or this is why our ideas are not capturing people's hearts and minds. So I motivate and then I give the facts that make the case that I have something to say here and there is indeed a problem, there is indeed something happening in reality. Next, we go to the third stage, persuade. Persuade is about there's a problem, but also we can go from the problem to solution. Now, the persuasion part needs to be within a specific, realistic, manageable context. For example, I cannot persuade a hardcore communist in one talk to become a classical liberal, for example. But I can persuade someone who cares about freedom that the approach that they use to promote freedom is not working and there's another approach that is working. For example, we cannot just make the economic case for freedom, but we need to make the moral case for freedom. Why? Because people care about morality more than they care about economics. So, problem, solution, the bridge, I can persuade you to walk this bridge with me. And at the end, inspire, call to action. Now, the inspiration at the end still needs to be manageable and within a context. It cannot just be feel-good stuff. It is we need to do something, you need to do something now that can put us on this way towards the solution. So for example, there is someone who has already made this moral case for freedom. This someone has been Ayn Rand and it's very inspiring. So pick up and read Atlas Shrugged, for example. So the formula is motivate, give the facts, persuade, inspire. I have taken the idea for this formula by the book The Art of Speeches and Presentations by Philip Collins. He's a speechwriter. He was actually the speechwriter of Tony Blair. Simple formula. Whenever I'm stuck, it shows me the way on how to go on with my talk or my article. Hope it will work for you as well.